All right, everybody, 9/11 right now. And just how bad is the air pollution in the city of Chicago? A new report by the American Lung Association takes a look, and it finds Chicago to be one of the most polluted cities in the nation. Joining us to tell us what this means is Dr. Cedric Rutland with the American Lung Association. Thank you so much for being here with us bright and early.
Bright and early on the West Coast, but thanks for having me in Chicago.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not so bright actually here. It's raining today, but tell us a bit about the state of the air report in general. I know I like to run outside, and usually after I run, I'm coughing a lot here. I take it as just my seasonal allergies, but then after this, I'm like, well, maybe there's some more going on.
Yeah, when you look at the state of the air report, what the Lung Association is trying to do is we give cities in the United States a report card of how clean their air actually is. So when you actually look at air, right, there are different molecules in the air that are produced from cars, that are produced from buses, diesel trucks, as well as fires and wood burning ovens and things of that sort. And when you breathe these molecules in, you're introducing that environment that you're running in, and you're introducing it to the inside of your lung. And sometimes your lung doesn't like it. It can cause a lot of inflammation and fill up your lung with certain things. They're going to cause you to cough. They're going to cause you to feel short of breath. And we just want people to know what's going on with their air.
So is this just kind of a byproduct in living in congested cities? What does this report tell us about living in a place like Chicago?
Yeah, when you think of big cities, New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, there's a lot of pollution that's emitted from cars and vehicles and power plants. And so there's a lot of pollution in those cities. And what we want to do is we want to develop a way to produce clean energy, energy that does not emit some of this particulate matter, that does not emit and create some of this ozone that leads to asthma attacks and increases death. And when you look at the African American community, our community, we are 60% more likely to be exposed to that dirty air. And that's an issue that we want people to know about.
So we know about it. What do we do about it?
Great question. When you look at Illinois, the Illinois governor just got through the Clean Energy Job Act, the Clean Energy Act of Illinois. And what that is supposed to do is help direct money towards creating renewable sources of energy like solar panels, wind panels, setting those up and allowing renewable energy and allowing Chicago to be a renewable energy city by 2050, the year 2050. I know it seems far, but it's not that far away. And so these are the kinds of things that every state is trying to do to be able to clean up that air.
Important stuff that we all need to keep in mind. I'm going to switch gears just a bit here because we've got a ton of shoes behind you. I just need to know what's going on with the shoes.
Listen, some people collect things. I collect sneakers. It's something that I do, something that I enjoy. My kids are little sneakerheads now. And so it's something that's it's easy. It's easy to do. It's safe. It's nice. I love it.
It looks great. A man after my own heart. I collect shoes, but they have heels on them. Take care.
Right.
Thank you so much for enlightening us this morning with great information.
All right. Thank you so much for having me.